so it's been a little bit before I made a video, and that's just because I wasn't feeling it. I don't really have a great excuse. It was just, whenever I thought about it, I was just like, you know what, not today, today ain't the day, today is not the day. So I decided to like get back into it today. I'm gonna do something simple and doesn't require a lot of thought. I'll do like an eyeshadow tag just to get used to being in front of the camera again, because it's a little weird to like be in front of a camera. It's like you're talking to yourself, so I feel like doing something simple like that will help get me back into the zone of getting this channel started again. Hi Grace, I know you're watching. She's my one what do you call that, subscriber who is loyal, my loyal subscriber and my best friend. Love you. Okay, so the first question would be, which eyeshadow palette has a color story that most represents you? And I would say a color story that represents me is one that's like neutral but has pops of color, because my personality has I have multiple facets to my personality, so I need a little pop of color here and there. And so I'm gonna go with this one. This is the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani. It's a little bit older, but it has those like really pretty neutrals, and it even has like a shimmer, a pop. What was it? Pop? It's literally called pop. You see, it has like a pretty shimmer, and it has like a pink and a blue, so it's definitely my pick for the color story that best represents me. Now packaging can go one of two ways, so I'm going to take more than one out. So we either are going to go with something glittery like the Dose of Colors, or the sultry Anastasia Beverly Hills, or the Melt. And I think I'm gonna go with the Melt Gemini as the packaging that represents me, because this is like who I want to be. Like, this is who I am. It's like this color, like this like sparkly, girly, I had hair in my mouth, that was lovely. Girly and sparkly, bubbly personality, and this is like who I want to be. I want to be like a tattooed rock star vibe. This is my vibe. This is who I want to be as a person. So this is the and I think I said in a video before that this would be, if I was to make one myself, I definitely would want it to be like tattoo inspired. I'd want it to have like tattoo art. Like, I would want to like consult a tattoo artist to help me create the packaging, and this kind of reminds me of that with the roses. I love it, and the color story is really pretty. It's like greens and browns, and just my vibe as a human being. But the sultry and the Dose of Colors are like the sparkly palettes, and I'm not gonna lie, part of the reason I probably bought these is all the sparkle and glitter. This is who I am as a person, right? And there's one more which I might go grab. I'm gonna have to pause this video if I do that, but I might go grab it. Anyway, the next question would be, which one reminds you of spring? And that would be the Candy Skies Laura Lee. This is fabulous. Let me show you. It's just like light pastels, like the blue and the mint and the lavender, the peach. It's just like definitely spring. And this is like such a pleasant surprise, because I'm not someone who wears a lot of color, but this I feel very comfortable putting on my eyes and not looking crazy and not looking like, I don't know, like I'm 5 years old or something. And I have to swatch two of these. So one of these shades, this is going to be Cloudy. Let me see here. You see how pretty? Oh my gosh. And then this one is Macaroon. I'm sure if you, like, those are just like the prettiest. Like, you could just put one of these shades all over your eye, and that's all you need to do, and just have like a really beautiful look. So I'm just overall impressed with this, and Laura Lee did a great job. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I totally had this idea. So like, I'm obsessed with sunsets, and so like whenever I see a really beautiful sunset, I'll take a picture of it. And I always thought, like, why isn't there more inspiration from like sunsets, like a sunset palette, like so Candy Skies. And I usually say like, oh, it's like a cotton candy sky. Like, I've even taken pictures and labeled it that before. So I feel like this was like my idea that came to fruition almost in someone else's line. So I love this. This is great. Highly recommend. The next one is gonna be happy. Like which palette represents happy? And I didn't know how to answer this. Like, do I answer it based on the memory associated with the palette, or do I base it on the color story and like the way it looks? So I think I'm gonna go with the second, like the way it looks. This one, the Club Nebula, is happy. I mean, look how happy that looks. And it came with a deck of cards. Cards are happy. So it's just like a cute concept. It's shiny. Let me show you the inside. It has all these colors. Like, I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of bought this thinking like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of use out of that. And I do not wear a lot of color. Like, this is as much color as you're gonna get out of me. I do not wear crazy colors on my eyes, but I like that I own this. And let me swatch them. So this is You're My Only Hope, Nova, and Astro. So this is 3 of the shades. Let me show you. There's a Laura Lee ones. And these are just different. You know, you would think that they're similar, but they're not. Like, they're much more sparkly. Can you see how sparkly those are? So like in the pan, you don't realize how sparkly those are. But those colors, like these like shimmers, are like incredibly sparkly. It looks like you put glitter on your eye, even though they're not glitters. And the packaging, it's kind of bulky, so it's kind of frustrating to store, but it's just very happy. I think it's happy. But it's not going to be like the most, I mean, I haven't made memories yet wearing this, so it's not the happy in terms of the memory. But I went with the packaging and the color story. I mean, look at all the colors. It's like teals and oranges and purples. I mean, that's happy. Who's going to look at that and say I'm unhappy? Grungy. So grungy is going to be the Arcana palette by Shroud Cosmetics. This is grungy. This is like dark and jewel toned, basically, if I had to say. Like, look, that's, and let me swatch them because you're not going to actually understand like why I would call this grungy. So all these shades, you put them on your eye and they just look, let me do that. Just very grungy, just dark, and you put them on the eye and you just look like, I don't know, jewel toned. Very, very, very pretty. Shroud Cosmetics. Oh, I should talk about this one. This one's brand new. This is the It's Freaking Back palette, being in Shroud Cosmetics, same company that made this one, make this one. This is grungy, kind of. Oh, that is beautiful. This, I cannot wait. I haven't used it yet. I just got it in the mail a couple days ago. But these like blue and the purples, so pretty. I can't wait. It's like a Halloween vibe. So cute. I'm so glad I got this in the mail because it was like, if you know like about this company, it took forever to get, I mean, it took forever to get this. I remember I ordered this a couple years ago and it took like 6 months for me to get it. And the same thing happened with this because it was one woman who was making the palettes in her house. Like, it wasn't like a huge factory or something. So if she had a lot of orders, it just took a long time, but highly worth it. And I love it. I'm so happy. Okay, the next one's gonna be fun. I feel like fun and happy go together. Why is that 2 separate things? Fun. Okay, this is fun. This is fun. This is the Soul Main palette. Look, it's fairies and it's sparkly. And even the inside is fun. Look, you have the pop of lavender and you have these sparkles everywhere. That's gonna go with fun. I feel fun when I wear this one. And the next one is gonna be which palette makes you feel inspired. That is a hard one, to be honest with you. That is difficult. Inspired. Oh, I don't even know what to go with. I guess I'm gonna go with this one. The So Jaded palette by ColourPop, because it just has so many colors. So like you open it up and you just like, there's just like the endless possibilities on what you can do. So that's super exciting. And I love the So Jaded concept and how it, like all the different shades are names of different stones. I love stones in general. Like if you walk around my house, you'll see like stones in random places. And like I'm very spiritual. I like dream catchers and stones and lots of cool things like that. So this is a great concept. And you look, you have glitters. I mean, you have satins, you have sparkles. I mean, you just have it all. And look, I mean, you have this like highlighter shade. I mean, it's just, you can't open that and be like, I'm not inspired. This is the possibilities that you can do with this. Okay, so that would be it for the eyeshadow tag questions. And I have some others that I would love to talk about, but it wasn't part of this. So let me know in the comments if you want me to make another video dedicated to some of the other ones, because I've gone a little ham this year. 2020 and 2021, I went like crazy with the eyeshadow palettes. Let me show you. So these are going to be my most, I'd say my most new ones. It would be Eternal Eclipse by Lunar Beauty, Nudie 2, Laura Lee, Hindash, and this one's great. This one is like, it performs so beautifully, and it has like the gradient. I have to do a whole video using this because you can use it on the face or the eyes. I primarily use it on my eyes, but you can use it on the face, and it's sleek and it's nice and performs so well. This is the Patrick Ta, so bright packaging. And Patrick Ta has the 2 cream shades with the little door. You see like the little door? And then it has like all these brown neutrals for every day. I'll do a dedicated video to this one. And then this one is brand new as well. It's the Vanity Makeup Cosmetics one, and it has the glitters. And I use this like every day right now. Really nice. I have to do a comparison video with this and the Tati Beauty, because everyone compares these two. Personally, in my opinion, there's not much of a comparison because the Tati Beauty one just doesn't perform as well as this one. And Tati Beauty has those beautiful glitters. This has those pretty glitters as well, but they're not like a literal glitter, if that makes sense. I don't know if that made any sense. But all right, thank you all for watching this video. And let me know in the comments which palettes you kind of want me to do dedicated videos on. I totally will. Or if you enjoyed this, just give it a thumbs up. All right, thanks guys.